Hi, this is Mike for Irritating Facts, Oddly Irritating Facts. I've got a good one. There's a really big game going on. It's called Dota 2, or Dota 2, whoever, tomato, who cares. Basically, my irritating fact with this game is that it's one of those you can play for free. Install it for free, you download it through Steam, you have a good time playing it. It's a hero-based game, 5 players on either side, go at it. Well, the biggest irritating fact I have, there's actually a couple, is that their punishment system. How that works is, you don't have to do anything wrong. You play the game normally, you do a good job, but the players are absolutely toxic. They swear, they curse, they look up your information, they threaten you, they threaten your family, they do all that stuff. And we have a reporting system, so everybody on the team can report someone for bad conduct or whatnot. Swearing, intentional feeding, communication abuse, all kinds of stuff. Now, you play the game and you don't do anything wrong. And they're all picking on you because you're not playing the way they want you to play or buy the items they want you to buy and do the game their way. You're just playing to have fun. So you turn around and you say something like, just leave me the hell alone, I'm playing the game, having a good time. So they all decide, they're all dicks, they're all swearing, cursing, calling names, threatening you, threatening your family, doing all of that stuff, basically egging the other team on to report you as well. And you're playing and you're doing a good job, you're killing people, you're doing what you're supposed to be doing in the game. And then after your game's over, you find out that you've been put in what's called low priority, or your communication rights have been taken away from 24 to 48 to 72 hours. But the low priority part of it is, you have to play 5 games in low priority with a bunch of people who deliberately chose to be dicks during the game and get stuck in low priority. So you get stuck there with these players who are the worst of the worst of all of it. I mean, players killing you on purpose, swearing, cursing about everything, you, your family, threatening, all that stuff. You're playing games with these people for doing nothing. And yet, the system punishes you because they all decide that they think it's going to be funny if they all report you, and you get stuck in low priority. Which means you have to win 5 games. Win them. With the worst players in the entire game, all over the internet from around the world playing this game. And you're expected to win to be able to get out of this low priority. And here's the real kicker. You spend money buying charms, compendiums they call it, so you get a bunch of free items, and as you play you gain levels and you gain bonuses and treasures and you name it. It makes it worthwhile to play it. That's why they sell it to you. But while you're in this low priority, you can't do that anymore. Everything you do for the next 5 games, which could take you anywhere up to a week to possibly win 5 games, and the compendium's only like 2 or 3 months long. And you're sitting there going, well, there's only like a month left, what am I going to do? I mean, I can't win 5 games, 95% of the players are toxic. So, yeah, that's my irritating fact number 1. Then there's the second irritating fact. Now, this is in low priority or in just regular matchmaking, in tournaments, in anything, any part of this game. If one or more players from the opposing team quits, disconnects, or whatever, just leaves, what happens is that team gets a bonus. They get extra money, and by that, what happens with that, on their team getting extra money, means they can buy all the coolest, most deadly items really, really early in the game, and you end up dying like every time you see them. They come after you, you're dead. This makes, I just finished playing a game, it was a 5v5, and 2 of their players quit early game. And what happened was, there's a 3 versus 5. There should be no chance at all that these 3 players should win the game. It should be a struggle to the very end, right? And what happens is they get so much money that they're killing all 5 of our guys on one side like they were nothing. And throughout the entire game, no matter how much you build, you cannot catch up to these guys to be able to beat them. So yeah, Dota has a really, really, really crappy, the worst punishment system, and the most unbalanced team settings based on quitters or disconnectors. that team that loses a player should have the disadvantage. That's the point of them. When they disconnect, they get a punishment for it. So what sucks is that team should have to deal with the fact that their player left. They don't get a gold bonus, no nothing like that. It should just be a straightforward, you gotta play, and everybody's catching up at the same pace. They're all getting the same kind of money. They're all killing the same things, buying the same kind of items. But it doesn't work that way. They get what they want, they get the win. In a 5v3, the 3 should have lost. Period. No matter how good they are. But, you know, that's part of that system. So I'm just going to let you know now. I have seriously, in the last year and a half of playing this game, and I've been playing it for 5 years, I can tell you, it has gotten to be the worst game I have ever seen. Kids, I mean, very, very young, even the adults, with names that are so offending. And they're calling people racist names, threatening their families. They're doing all that kind of stuff. And the punishment system punishes the innocent in the game, not the ones who deserve the downfall for it. Their punishment should be a lot different. But you know, that's my oddly irritating fact about Dota. I mean, I will say, if you really want to play a game that's well worth playing, where the punishment system works perfectly for those kinds of idiot players, which 90% of the players who play games online are bad mouths, play Star Wars, the Old Republic. Their punishment system, they don't have to worry about punishing you, because you're given the option to just ignore them, /ignore, done. Don't have to worry about it. They have no way to physically put you in harm's way and get you killed or do anything like that. They can't do nothing. It's just a game of pure fun and enjoyment. Build your characters, scour the galaxy, have a good time. But like I said, Dota 2, it's definitely one of those games that should be on the out, and I give this game 2 thumbs down. I am selling my entire inventory. I've got like almost $800 worth of items that I could trade off and sell or whatever to get money back in my Steam wallet, or sell it period for cash. So, you know, if you're interested, I'm not a thief, so I've learned my lesson. I've lost $700 worth of items twice in this game to crooks and thieves. And Dota, Steam, Valve, they do not help you if you get stolen from. They've even had their systems hacked and you lose all your items. And what they've done is they've now got digital signatures for sales through PayPal and other systems, Bitcoin, you name it. All of these places do not refund your money. They'll set you up to do a trade, you'll do the trade, they'll pay it, the payment looks like it's in your account, it says it's okay. As soon as they get their items, they reverse the payment, they get all your items, they get all their money back, and you're left sitting there going, well, what the hell? Nobody can do anything. The law can't do anything. Nobody will be able to help you. So just keep that in mind when you're doing your trading online. Unless you're an honest person and you say, hey, I'll tell you what, I get the money in my hand. If I could see it right here, I could spend it. Western Union or Interact e-Transfer, I go to the bank or Money Mart or wherever to go get the cash. I come home and you're sitting here waiting to trade, and I can show you I got the money, then you'll get my items. But until then, more oddly irritating facts coming up. I think the next one I'm going to talk about is the Kardashians. That's the biggest one you'll hear about, you know, the highest paying porn star for making one movie in the entire world. Later.